most of the guys coming back on defense. But this is a whole new defensive scheme. So how do you think they've adjusted to it so far in this game?
I think they've adjusted pretty well. I mean, coming out there, watching them during camp, it was about really just timing up those small things as far as blitzing, getting to the right spot. And I think everybody's coming together, and they're all understanding that, hey, we're the same team with the new scheme. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not too much that they can do that's going to make it seem like it's rocket science. When you have the quarterback of the defense, Alex Hitman Dawson, returning, you bring back Malik Meadows into the safety position, along with newcomer of Chris Thompson. I mean, it's going to be scary with those three in the back. You have Overton Gates at corner. You have Aaron Reynolds in that back end. How about up front, JaMychal Morgan, Kalante Varner, and you got multiple guys as well, Emmanuel as well. And then in the middle, you have Antonio Gurley, you have Eddie Brown, you have so many guys.
On the route, fellas, Scott looks like he was breaking in, and that ball was more of a fade throw.
Also, you gotta give credit where credit is due for the DB. He did more of a jump jam just now, where he played 5 yards off, and then he jump jammed him, let the receiver come to him, then let the receiver let it run his route. That'll slow a receiver down each time and mess up the timing with the receiver and quarterback.
You only get that kind of analysis from a guy like Desean Bullock. We think he's the best unpaid guy in the business. One receiver to the right, two to the left. Sit back for the Eagles on that one. Nikel Robinson, who stays at home and just runs Henderson right out of bounds, will make it 3rd down and 8. And Desean, as a corner on an island there, what's the challenge in setting that edge?
You got to stay home. You got to understand, when that receiver goes away and you have somebody who's going to be in that inside lane, that outside lane is for you. You have to make sure no one gets outside of you.
Out of the gun again goes. Makes one tackle, shakes another tackle. Now he'll launch down the sideline and picked off. The first interception of the season for the Faulkner defense, and it looked like Alex Dawson that got there to get it, Desean Bullock.
Alex Mr. Hitman Dawson. He has been winning a lot of those, and he has been that quarterback of the defense when it comes to the secondary. And right there, just when you see that, that's a scramble drill kind of play right there. So it turns into man-to-man. You find somebody and you don't guard grass. And right there, he found it and he went to get the ball. Great play by him.
So what are you looking for if you're the Faulkner defense?
For them, for one, you got to make sure you got – If I'm Faulkner, I put in Aaron Reynolds in the back for sure, especially with this much time. He's one of the tallest safeties we have. You got Nikel Robinson in, and yes, they are putting Aaron Reynolds in the back. So that prevent defense is what they're gonna go with. And then you put Quincy McKinney in, you put Alex Dawson in. So now it's all about making sure you bat it in the front. You bat it away. Actually, you bat it away in the end zone, because if you bat it in the front, we can see a play like we saw with the Houston Texans and Jacksonville Jaguars years ago.
21.
For the Lady Eagles, it's all about if they can continue this momentum that they have. But for Middle Georgia, this is conference play. We've seen crazy things happen already, where we just seen Faulkner take one of the best teams in the conference to only 4 sets and really run them out of the gym. Middle Georgia has a chance to possibly do that, but it's some adjustments they have to make in the timeout. And it also just comes with doing all the little things right. That's what separates Faulkner from Middle Georgia right now. They're doing all the little. This is giving all the effort of classic play. So Vincent takes the serve. Begarin, Warren, Andrews, Stagner, Courtney Barnes, and the Lady Eagles will win it. Courtney Barnes, her last time in Ty Davis Gymnasium, gets the kill for the Faulkner Lady Eagles. What better way to close this off than Courtney Barnes in her last game in Ty Davis Gymnasium to finish this one off? You cannot be mad at that effort. Whew. I about lost my voice for a second. Now that was a classic. Ethan, what you think? Classic? That is one of the most. That was probably the best games I've seen in Ty Davis Gymnasium since I've covered Faulkner volleyball.
Miscommunication again from Florida College.
But it works out. So now see Stanton trying to set up Courtney Barnes on the kill, and it works. That's how you set up your Lone Ranger. Brings the score 15-11. Hannah Brown will look to serve again. Hey, maybe she can succeed off that again.
Maybe.
Maybe so. I can't be predicting things all the time.
But I just jinxed her because now.
All right, now you on the board now.
I am. Am I 1-0?
Yeah, that's 1-0 for you.
So, I apologize for that jinx right there. Florida College did get that point. So now, Stanton looking to set up. Vincent on the attack. And goes about to kill. Brings it 6-6. We will now see Julia Rice and Macy Kemper, who will be checking in for your Lady Eagles. Takes that serve. Watts. Stagner looking to set up. Hannah Brown on the attack. Can they keep it alive? No, and that goes to the Lady Eagles for the point. And we will see Stewart and we'll see Rogers. Looking to set up Noski on the attack. It goes for the kill. Brings it 23-22 now. Like I said, business is picking up in Ty Davis Gymnasium as we have us a close one here. And Noski, I think so for sure. As Julia Rice with the kill. Did you see the heat she brought on that Mr. Grayson Plunkett?
She put every bit of that 6-foot frame into that one.
Brought so much heat, it hit the girl in the head, and she just had to duck from it. Couldn't do nothing with it. The score is 24-6. This will take that set and will win this match. That brings them to 2-3 on the season, 1-0 in the conference. So going into that first set, they lost 25-20 in the first set, and after that, the Lady Eagles were just a different team. The energy was high. Look at them right now jumping on the court. Everything is big for them. But as they go into this, winning this whole match here, can the momentum continue as they will return to action? And let's see, Saturday afternoon at 2 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen, the Lady Eagles will be back on this court against Bruton Parker. Another conference game. We hope for you guys to come out if you are on campus. And if you cannot make it to the game, of course, tune in to Faulkner Sports Network on YouTube. Check out the voices of the high energy of Desean Bullock, myself, and even high energy of Mr. Grayson Plunkett. You were in it today. Sutphin, Scarborough, Black. Stanton looking to set up Alyssa Vincent on the attack. It goes for the kill. Brings it 7-1. Alyssa Vincent had a lot of, as far as times attacked, she's attacked it 143 times. She has 35 kills, make that 36 for the season, as Brian now takes the serve. Y'all, bro, for anybody who is listening in the city of Montgomery or is in the area, I want to inform you guys that our Faulkner men's basketball team will be playing in the SSAC championship tonight against Stillman College, who had a big game against Loyola yesterday. Came down to the last shot. Lady Eagles got that last point. But if you're in town, 6:30 is the time for the championship game. I hope you guys can come out tonight. I know I for sure will be there. Stillman, number one team as far as on the west of the SSAC. And how about the champions of the Faulkner Eagles are number one? So this is going to be a big game. Can't wait for you guys to tune in, and hopefully you can come out tonight. But as I just promoted the men's basketball team, now Sims gets it over. Brian Stadner looking to set up Macaron there, attacking. How about the kill? That stays in. Lady Eagles get that point, brings it 16-11. Can they keep this one alive and get it over? They do. Brian Kemper, Macaron the attack. Can she get another kill? She does. She continues her hot streak and brings that 19-12. Now we'll see Macy Kemper, who will be looking to serve again after this timeout. The Lady Barons need some kind of answers going into this. As they take them a small timeout, I will take me a small timeout as well. Now she takes that serve. Sutphin. Dennis looking to set up Sutphin on the attack. How about the block by Vincent? We talk about this effort as far as attacking, but we never talk about their defending as much. But lately here, we're seeing it. So now, Owens. Standing looking to set up Haven. Owens on the attack. How about the kill? She had some springs in her shoes. She was in the air for about 5 seconds. It would not come back down. So that brings the score 14. Burke. How about the block again by Dukes? The young player showing her skill. Back over. Statner. Stewart looking to set up. Katie Jordan on the attack. Sims keeps that alive. Dennis gets it back over. Statner looking to set up. McElroy. How about Brianna Dukes again?
Man, one thing about Coach Tori, when she brings in a player, she brings in players that bring in impact. And so guess what? Every player so far has brought the impact of the young players. And speaking of impacts, we've seen Hannah Brown, we've seen Brianna Dukes, we've seen the new face of Katie Jordan this season who's brought that impact. We've also seen Macy Kemper. So kudos to Coach Tori for her. Kemper looking to set up Alyssa Vincent on the kill. They will take that set 25-16. So now Lady Eagles are up 2 sets to none as the Lady Eagles took that last one. 25-16 took the first set, 25-15. So for the Lady Barons, now it's going to be if they have the throw, getting it over. Kemper looking to set up Latrell on the attack. And she will get her first kill of her Thunder Eagle career. Way to start it off for her.
Magan keeps it alive. Hyde looking to set up. How about Sarah Grayson Watts keeping that alive? And Alyssa Stadner. Mallory Black on the attack.
There we go.
How about that kill right there to start it off for the Lady Eagles? Brings it 2-1. Courtney Barnes attacking the kill. That's how you go for the extra effort. Brings the score 14-9. And that is what you call an extra effort. Seeing the opportunity as we see Haven Owens checking in for the Lady Eagles. Brian Stagner, Alyssa Vincent on the attack. And there goes the kill right there. Brings the score 16-10. Lady Eagles are trying to fight their way. Keeps it alive here. And now we'll see Seward on that kill right there. Brings it 4-0.
There's a reason why she leads the team in total kills and in kills.
Half court. And she'll get to Jolie Cole for the three. Can she get the buzzer beater? That one made right there. Brings it 37-32 going into halftime. What a...
We see Kiera Steele with the rebound. We see Hadley take the three.
That one made. Tie ball game. That one made. 12-0, Jacob.
Oh, yeah. I appreciate it.
She'll give it to Jolie Cole. Can she make another three? That one made right there. She cannot miss. Brings the score 48-47. How about a game for Jolie Cole right now?
I'm glad I got my
Left. Almost lost possession, but she'll give it to Fry for three.
That one made right there.
Dead eye three.
Dead eye. That makes it 16-9 right in her face, too. Didn't hesitate. So now Bailey has
Court. Then she'll give it to Ambrose with the pump fake.
and she'll go with the Euro step, and that one is made. Good footwork right there. Real smooth.
That brings the score 56-40. Sager will take the three.
That one made right there. FSC's own Danielle Sager takes the three
And makes it 51-43. If to Smith, she'll give it to Gaines. Gaines will lift the backer down with the turnaround jumper. Tim Duncan style. That one is made. 48-37 is now your score. Lady Saints have the momentum still on their side. I'm telling you, man, that was a fundamental move right there, Grayson.
I was say, shout out to the big fundamental.
And so now, getting saucy with the moves right there.
And with the alley-oop! With the alley-oop to set it for the back door. We like that right there. We love that. You gotta, if you love basketball, you love a play like that.
So rebound by Ware. And so now we'll see Kyle Moore, who has the ball. He'll bring it past half court. And so he'll go in between the legs, decided not to take the three. He'll give it to Bo Roberson. He'll give it to Kyle Moore for three. Could that be the fifth one? Yes, it is. He is on fire. Let me go give him this water that we have at this table. Cool him off. So decides not to take the three, goes with the step back.
Can we see a shot made right there? Whoa! Did you see that step back?
Let's say it doesn't look like James. If I say he's got the number for it, but
That's
I mean
some-
James Harden
that
right
is
there.
some-
Looks about 5'4", but he's quick as a booger out there, isn't
Yes.
he? He drove in there real nicely.
As he'll take another three as he's feeling it, and he is on fire. Cool him off. So that's another three-pointer by him. Score is 45-23.
And, folks, if you're wondering how they can be this open, you don't have a chance to see it, that was just a simple pass to the top of Roller's Ridge.
That will help them out. They're showing that they can run with this team as Martin is just driving another block by Ware. He is having him a block party.
It's so funny because the penetrator gets around the initial line of defenders, and it gets into the
That's what you checks back in the game. You will have a great point. You really got to be careful with that. Sometimes you can get caught basically sleeping in the lane.
Camping out.
And guess what? You can't camp out for too long with no reservations because you will be kicked out.
I like that. No reservation.
But to inbound it, and she will give it to Tillman. So now Tillman looking to get something going. 13 seconds left on the shot clock. She will go, and she will drive it and one. Again, and she does. She'll give it to Tears. Tears will give it in the corner with the pump fake and takes the jumper. Cash money! We are seeing us a barrage right now.
Here we are.
Here we go. They go to ball game. There's only 1 point, and she will look to pass it in the corner. Whitfield will take the shot. Made! So the 3-pointers are now falling for them. The score is 64-60. Your Lady Lions are on fire right now with shooting that ball. So right now.
All right, here with women's basketball coach Reed Sutton. So take me through that last play, riding off the hot hand with Shannon Gafford, who had 23. That last play, trying to set something up with that last timeout. Take me through that.
Yeah, we were really trying to get a double screen for Chan. And so we were running Ashlyn off of a double screen to try to curl and then have Chan come right back off of it. And Chan's so good at finding little gaps, but we were also, Ryan's a 56% three-point shooter. And so if we couldn't get it to Chan, we're going to slide Ryan right into that corner and try to go that way. We had plenty of time to make a pass or two to get that thing off, but they did a good job defending it. So, you got to give them credit. They did a really good job switching out on who they need to switch out on, and then they really did a good job closing out on Ashlyn, who can usually find a way to get her shot off.
So overall in this game, in the first half it seemed a little slower, and then in the second half it came alive from the first and second unit. What was different as far as adjustments that you made from the first to the second?
Yeah, I don't know if we adjusted anything. We just started playing. Like we talked about the game before the game about you got to win the energy battle in a game like that. That's the battle that you got to win. It's the competitiveness battle. About each other. We've been playing each other every year. Ryan played there. Like, they know everything about us. We know everything about them. So it's really just a matter of winning the energy battle. And they beat us in the energy battle in the first half clearly. And we were fortunate to come out of there only being down 3. But if you win the energy battle, maybe you're up 5, maybe you're up 6, on your home floor. And then the second half you can draw energy from that. But the energy was definitely better in the second half. Thought we defended the arc pretty well and defended better in the second half. But they just you got to give Mobile all the credit in the world. They won the energy battle tonight, and when you win the energy battle, you usually win the game.
Now, as you speak about Mobile and you guys know each other very well, it's a potential chance, since you guys have played each other, you could maybe see them in the conference tournament. With you guys knowing each other so well, what would you take in going into these next 2 weeks?
I just think we're just focused on the next thing now. I mean, we're not really worried about conference tournament. To me, that's still off in the horizon. The great thing about the conference this year is anybody's going to be able to beat anybody at the conference tournament. But right now, we're just worried about Thomas. We're worried about turning right back around, having a good practice tomorrow, having a good scout tomorrow, and just trying to win the energy battle against Thomas.
All right, well, great day today. See you Sunday. That's all I have for you.
All right, thank you.
All right, and here with varsity women's basketball coach Reed Sutton. So another great win coming off of this past weekend. What was the approach going into today?
To play well. We wanted the word that we kept using was precision. We wanted to really play precisely, and we wanted to be sharp. And I thought Judson did a really good job in the first half, hitting a lot of contested spot-up jumpers. And so the second half, I thought we were a lot more precise with our defense. And defense and rebounding is where it's all at for us right now. We're scoring the ball pretty well, but we just really did a good job, I thought, in the second half defensively.
So as you talk about defensive rebound, we saw a lot of steals and then really a lot of rebounds going on the outlet pass and going for the fast break. Is that really, when it's going like that and we see the team having fun like that, is that just something that just comes natural for you guys?
Well, we have a lot of ball handlers, and so really everybody that's out on the floor for the most part can handle the ball. And so when we get rebounds, they can just bust out and they can look up the floor, and then and everybody else knows that when somebody like an Avaya or a Morgan or a Channing or somebody like that gets a rebound, we can just go. We don't have to stay back and get an outlet pass or stay back and help out. We can just go. And so our job is in that first 5 or 6 steps that we take toward our basket is to beat our opponent in those first 5 or 6 steps. And if we can beat them in the first 5 or 6 steps, we can get some layups and like we did tonight. But I thought we did a really good job with our discipline, our defensive discipline, and our rebounding discipline tonight.
Now, with the crazy schedule that it's been this season, the ladies will get to travel tomorrow night playing against Pensacola Christian. How important is it for the ladies to, with such a tight gap, how important is it for everybody's health to stay on track?
It's really important, and honestly, to be able to play our bench a lot today, I think helps us tomorrow. It's our 4th game in 5 days tomorrow, but we've already played Pensacola Christian once, and so we know a little bit about them, and I just think it's going to be a good opportunity to go down there. We always have such tremendous games down there, and you know, when we were getting games canceled earlier in the season, you know, Pensacola Christian on the road is usually a team we play right before Thanksgiving, and you know, everybody had to cancel about that time. So I'm just grateful that we still have a chance to go down there and play them. And honestly, playing is like practicing right now, you know, for our young team, you know, especially our young players. And so every chance we have to play, it's really how can you mimic that in practice? You know, you have an opportunity to play. You want to try to play.
So great win today. That's all I have for you, and good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Now for your Buckner Eagles! Number 1, Trace Hill! Number 2, Austin Hunter! Number 3, CJ Number 10, David Delegan. And your redshirt sophomore, football from Pittsburgh, Virginia, number 11, Jordan Henry. Let me see some guys.